could you grab your driver's license real quick? Do you have it handy with you? I'll need that. You got it? Okay. And then who's the other one?
Sean Patrick O'Brien.
Patrick O'Brien. Okay. Yeah, I can just look at that. That's fine. All right. We got. Okay. Fast forward. This is a super fast application. I've just got more stuff. What's your social? Medical questions. Fill all those out. All this stuff. Okay. Now for the payment each month, you always tell people just be ready for the first one.
Yeah.
So after the first one comes out, then they'll just start.
So how's this work? Will this be a monthly
Yes.
draft?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah. Which account do you normally use for payment?
or checking?
Checking account. And which bank's that at?
It's Stockyards Bank.
Stockyards Bank.
Do you need my
Yeah.
banking
Yes.
information?
You have your routing and account.
Yeah, I can get you that. And so do they take it out as soon as they get the app and?
Well, it's based on the approval, so it's hard for me to tell you the exact date. So I'd say between now and the next 2 weeks, maybe somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay. Okay. Then after that, it'll be.
Then it'll default every month of that same day. Okay. We got a couple signatures here, Gene. Right there. Well, oh, is it a joint bank account you guys use?
It is.
Yes. Okay.
We're both on it.
Okay, that should be fine.
And who is this company we were going with?
Oh, it's Foresters.
Foresters.
It's actually where I got my insurance at.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I like them pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a little thing about them. They're one of my favorite companies. They have all these like free benefits you get too.
Oh,
so I'll cover them for in a
okay.
second. You guys, you might have heard about this. They did a big thing on TV the other day. There's like somewhere around $2 billion worth of unclaimed life insurance right now, like with insurance companies, where they
really?
people already died and the company hasn't paid yet because they don't know that the person died. No one's made a
And
claim
nobody
yet.
knew they had the insurance.
No, yeah, it might have got lost somewhere, or maybe burned up in a fire or something, right?
Yeah, I know when his mother died, I mean, she died, even though she was 94 years old, she never told him anything. And we literally went in the house and went searching through to find.
Oh yeah, and sometimes they don't even find it, and that's why all that money's, So anyway, what we found out is if we set up an emergency network for every one of our clients, where we let at least 10 people know that you have an insurance policy and who I am, so then they know who to call, then whenever you guys die, if you both die, then you can't call me if you're both dead, right?
Yeah.
So that way they'll know who to call, and we'll make sure the family and your kids get the benefits on time. So who do you want to put down first?
So it'll be like my kids, of course.
Definitely the kids, yeah. Kids will go
Sean
first.
O'Brien and
Sean.
Eugene O'Brien.
Okay, and Eugene. That's your sons. Do they live both here in town?
Yeah.
So they're both in Louisville? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see now. Anybody else like it can be friends, family. So but we need at least 10. So
Okay.
Who's
my
next?
cousin. She's like.
Gotcha. Okay. And who's next?
They got to be family members. Or?
No, it can be anybody who knows who you are. Yeah, friends, co-workers.
TJ Taxley.
TJ. Who's TJ?
He's my coworker.
Oh, okay. Someone from your work. So
Yeah.
Sherry's
He's a
co-worker.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
Kind of a work friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
All right, so good job. Couple things here. First is to realize and expect that the ERS system is part of the application process. The more we do that, the more automatic it is. Train ourselves to be thinking that and start right away. A couple things you didn't see in this example. We did go through the details of the health earlier, but when we get to the application, we go through every health question on that application. We read them out loud. Now, typically, we know the answers, so we can read through them quickly. But I say every word in the health conditions that are there.
Very clearly. Because
they might think of something they forgot to tell us earlier, and we want to have good quality business in what we do. So that is a piece, even though we didn't do it here, that we cover. Method of payment. We can sometimes have hiccups in method of payment and what they can do. In fact, sometimes you might have something weird because they don't have a checking account or savings account, so we might need to look at like a direct express card, a green dot card, a debit credit card. We have different carriers. We might have to look at if you've got different payment options. Let's see, the signatures here, if it's a paper app, we're doing the signatures right there. If we're doing an e-app, you've got to hang through and make sure that they do their e-signatures while they're there. So if that means that they have to access their email from their phone or access their email from your computer. computer. Sometimes there's little things like certain pop-up blockers on a phone you have to help navigate through. There's little things you do in e-app that you've got to make sure are done there. You can't go home and do it yourself, and if you leave the point of sale, it's tough to have the urgency that's you created while they're there. So very, very, very critical that we're on top of that. Some products will have a phone interview or some other point of sale approval process that's on the back end that we need to include. This product that we talked about didn't have that. Let's see. You know, you don't have an application completed if there's no method of payment. So if you're stuck or hung up, call and if you hung up, call from the home. On the ERS, obviously we're going to go through and we're going to make sure we get the phone numbers, and then there's the part where we would have a text. We would send her a text that she could forward out to these people, and we'll take a picture of this list. But we'll cover that at TV when we get to the rest of the ERS. Right now, you're just getting the numbers. Yeah. We'll hit the follow up on that section.
Yeah, but that is part of the application.
Like this part is part of the application. Then the follow through we'll talk about in step 7 of the post sale.
Yep.